Hello everyone, this is Joseph K, and we are back with more shiny hunting in Pokemon Scarlet. And if you give me a few moments, I have to take care of some things. You know how it is. And I'm also trying to figure out how to get to my channel. There we go. Here I am. Alright. So, give me a second while I do my sharing stuff. We are still hunting for the female Combi or a Vespiquen. Also a Scatterbug. And I did try to mess around with my El Galta capture card to see if I could do OBS to stream, but unfortunately, I was not able to figure out how to make it work. I am at a loss as to why I cannot capture this on my LBS. And y'all, it is my birthday weekend. I've been celebrating since yesterday. I finished my celebration for today, so all that's left is I'm going to stream for 2 to 5 hours or something like that. And then tomorrow I have karaoke, which I am so excited for that. Even if I have to censor myself because the place I do karaoke doesn't want swearing when you do karaoke, which is so odd to me, considering we are literally at a bar and there are no children present. Why do I need to censor myself when it's a room full of adults? I don't understand that, but that's the rules. And let me put this on Twitter and we'll get underway. Now, you may be noticing I'm not where I was before. Before I even get this shiny hunt underway, I need to get a few more eggs with my Sprigatito and my Ditto, I gotta get a few more eggs so I can hatch them from Masuda. So actually, this first video is mainly gonna be trying to Masuda Shiny Sprigatito. All right, let's do it. Now, I should be able to make a picnic here. I got to get the correct box open. Can we get 64 more eggs? I think we can. So I actually have some cheesecake bites. Anybody who knows me in person knows I really, really enjoy cheesecake bites. And cheesecake in general. I'm not big on, like, actual cake. I'm okay with brownie. But I'm also not big on cupcakes. Oh, I should have saved it before I did. Well, no, never mind. Don't need. Should have saved nothing because if I don't get, yeah, because I literally just started my save here, so I wouldn't have to go back and do much. The reason why I was saying I should have saved it is because, as I said before, when you hatch an egg, its stats, whether it's shiny, its nature, is determined the moment the egg hits the basket. And now we just sit here and make magic work. On top of the cheesecake bites, I also happen to have some Guinness. It's October. Wow, it's March. We literally have in St. Patrick's Day. So, what better time to eat or to drink Guinness than now? And then I also have pizza that I'm going to be nomming on later. Also, my birthday is on Monday, so that's the main reason why I'm doing this stream now. Because I'm going to be busy Sunday. I might stream again on my actual birthday. But I don't know if I will yet. Because I also was planning to use my birthday to do some recording. For my Zombies Ate My Neighbors Let's Play I'm currently doing on my channel. That you can check out if you're interested. Alright, I'm sure we have some eggs now. Alright, only 3 eggs in 3 minutes? Somehow, I do not think it's an egg a minute. So yesterday for my birthday, I ended up going out to watch this event called Wrestling After Dark. Probable Cause. It's basically an indie wrestling where they have like hardcore matches. And they swear at the fans, and they swear when they come out, and they swear in the ring. And they advertised like you would see tits and ass, but we only saw ass. And a lot of guy ass. So much guy ass. It was funny. And then there was also some like there was also like 2 dudes kissing, which was also funny and hilarious when they did it. I enjoyed myself. Brought my dad along with me. He enjoyed it as well. And it comes back to us again in June. So, I will be there for that again. Then today I did Rocket Pro Wrestling. Which I love Rocket Pro Wrestling. For the most part. Sometimes the matches are just incredibly boring, and I tend to forget who the wrestlers are if I don't see them every month. That's another thing they do. They only do a wrestling match a month. What are you trying to do, Sprigatito? And by the way, that Sprigatito is shiny, but I'm not keeping it because it is a hacked Pokemon. So once I get my shiny Sprigatito, I hope I get 2 this time. Because when I did the eggs for Sunkern, I ended up getting 2 Sunkern shinies and like 178 eggs, I think it was. So I'm hoping that my luck continues in here. Except I want 3 shiny Sprigatito, so I don't have to come back later if I decide I want to do a full shiny Pokédex in the box. All right. Let's check to see how many eggs we got. So we got 3 so far. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 13 eggs. Remember, our magical number is 64. I was supposed to do the egg hunting off screen, but I got sidetracked doing other things. And I didn't do it off screen, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, you just have to suffer while I do this Masuda method. And then once we get all these eggs, although if I don't get to 64 by the time the sandwich runs out, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through another sandwich of me trying to get more eggs. We're just going to roll with what we have and hope for the best. But after the sandwich runs out and I'm done getting eggs, we're going to go back to where we did the olive challenge to get to... I forgot what that city was called. And we're just going to run around there until all my eggs hatch. Hopefully they can all hatch before the time before I get kicked off of the stream. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. So it is like 5 minutes for 10 eggs. You know, that checks out. So it's like 2 eggs a minute. Which means by the time this sandwich runs out, we should be able to have at least 60 eggs. All right, let's check again. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 eggs. All right. And as I was saying, I'm celebrating my birthday this weekend, and tomorrow it's karaoke. I'm actually excited. There's some people that some of my friends said they're going to show up. We'll see if they actually do. It'll be good to see them. And last night I was up super late. I watched SmackDowns when I got back from watching the wrestling thing. And then I finished up the last 2 episodes of Bridgerton. I'm a huge fan of the Bridgerton movies or shows. The Bridgerton episode. I'm a huge fan of the Bridgerton show. I read the first 2 books, I think. Which, when I'm done reading the Bloody Jack series, I think I'm going to have to sit down and get back to the Bridgerton novels. Some of you might not remember the Bloody Jack series if you are around my age and you're watching this. Whether you're watching it now or watching it in the future and you happen to stumble upon it and make it to this point in the game, in the stream. Basically, the premise of Bloody Jack was this like poor kid who was homeless, who lived with a gang of other kids in London, wanted to make better for herself, get out of her situation. She ends up pretending to be a boy to get onto a ship. And then, yeah, the rest of the book was about her trying to keep the fact that she's a woman to herself. She falls in love with one of the other boys on the ship. It's really cool. I like it. Sometimes it really toes the line of young adult appropriate. But yeah, such a great series of books. I'm on book number 8 of book 12. Now, I recently got back into the book series, and I think in 2024 is when I got back to reading the series. After first reading the series in I forgot how many eggs I have. I want to say this is 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, 36 eggs. We still have about 14 more minutes on our timer. So I first read this book series, like the first book I read back in 2002, I want to say. I had a teacher, her name was Miss Prochko, but this teacher had the Bloody Jack books, and she was actually in the process, is my English teacher no less, but she was in the process of getting the second book at the time, and then, well, I ended up getting expelled from, not expelled from high school, but I ended up playing a lot of hooky and just barely managing to skate by my last year of middle school. So there was a good 22 years between reading the first book and the second book. But if you're interested in reading that book, maybe you can find it at your local library. Maybe you can find it online. You could definitely find them all on Audible. But it's written by L.A. Meyer. And I highly recommend finding it by any means. $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44, $45, $46. Heck yeah, we got 10 more eggs. And we got 9 more minutes. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I gotta actually switch over to Substack for that. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 'And then when I get down to the final 5 minutes, or what I think should be the final 5 minutes of my egg, I'm going to go check to see just how many eggs I have to make sure I still have my count correct. Or I could just simply run out the time. You know when the time runs out, when it starts telling you there's no eggs after you've waited for a while? Why is there a huge delay? There's like a minute delay on my video. This really sounds like Animal Crossing music. I think I'll hop in my Animal Crossing world when I'm done with this stream. Not this one, but done streaming for the night and take care of it. And then I get to sleep in tomorrow. Just gotta make sure I'm up by 8 o'clock. PM, that is, not AM. And actually, I gotta make sure I'm up by 7 so I have time to get up and shower. All right, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. All right. Let's pack up. I want to see how much time I have left and if I'm actually at 62 eggs. Three minutes. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. But am I actually at 62 eggs? No, I'm not at 62 eggs. I'm actually at 60. I'm at 56. And then I'm just going to come over here until about 10:44, my time. And then we're going to grab whatever we have. By the way, I finished all my cheesecake bites. So I hope that you weren't able to hear that while I was Now I'm at him. All right, it's 44, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Perfect. Oh, yeah. We have a total of 180 eggs to hatch. Let's hop to it. On second thought, let's do this. No, never mind. No, I lied. I could do that after I'm done streaming. This stream is for Shinies. Alright, now I gotta find my Talon Flame. Bingo! Alright, y'all. I am calling it. We are going to have one shiny in these 180 eggs. At least. All right, let's go. Show me that shiny. Nope, that's not a shiny. Nor is that. But hey, if anybody's watching, if anybody wants the Sprigatitos, I could give you one. I should have one more on me. Yep, there it is. And the reason why I go back to a save before that is because the eggs that I just got, the 64 eggs I just got, they have a chance of being re-rolled to not be shiny. I mean, to actually be shiny. Alright, give me that shiny. No. Where's PM7 when you need him? See, the Masuda method is interesting because you could get really lucky and get shinies quick, or you can not get a shiny until you're like 2,000 eggs in. We have 6 boxes of eggs to hatch, so I hope you guys are okay with sticking around for that long. If not, I would not blame you if you want to leave. One more. No cigar. This batch gave me 2 females. That's another thing that's determined. Oh, that batch also gave me 2 females. That's another thing that's determined with the eggs. You're automatically... The gender of your Pokemon's automatically determined as well. Unless it's like a non-gender Pokemon. There we go. Come on, I need a shiny Sprigatito. Why, I need 3 shiny Sprigatito, but I will be okay with 1. If I was PM7, I would say right now, PM7 guaranteed shiny. But I'm not PM7, so it doesn't work that way for me. Nope. Oh, that was my 5th one. I thought that was my 4th one. By the way, I think I'm only going to do 1 stream tonight. I'm tired. It could likely be the liquor talking, or it could be the fact I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm kind of like meditative meditatively, like closing my eyes while I run in circles after I get 5 new eggs. Since it takes a while. All right, there's my 5th egg right here. Shoot. I was ready to get, say, shiny, but nope. No cigar, no dice. Oh, 3rd batch only gave me 1 female. This batch gave me no females. Alright. Once again, close my eyes. Also, I'm getting a little bit of a headache, too. Nope. All right. What is this, number 4? I think this is number 4. Again, I give patience. I give kudos and props to people who have the patience to do this Masuda frequently. Because, you know, back in the days of Pokemon, the only way to, like, increase your odds of Pokemon Shinies was Masuda. I wonder when the Masuda method actually came around. Up, more males. Alright, for the final batch of eggs in this box. Now, before I start running around these, I gotta use the restroom, so I will be right back. I'm also gonna get a new beer. Okay, I have returned. Let's run around in circles and get our shiny egg. Come on, game. Nope. I really wish they had the mass release option. Because I would just release this entire box. Alright, here's the 5th one. Alright, that's it for that. Two more girls in this one. Alright, come on, shiny. No. Again, I know these streams have to be some of the most boring of streams, but I don't want to get any other shinies off screen. I've gotten a few shinies off screen. Oh, interesting. The fence is shaped like spider webs. And that's interesting because this is the bug gym. How have I not noticed that before? Yeah. It's all spider webs, just like a spider. Alright, one female. Ah, fuck, I hit that stupid ass olive. Alright, well. Alright, there's 2. After this batch of eggs, I'm going to go to Kitakami and then come back so I can reset that olive. I don't like that olive being messed up like that. I think I'll stop after I hatch 3 boxes of eggs. Because, as I said, I'm tired right now. And I think 3 boxes of eggs will realistically be as much as I can hatch before my stream kicks me off. This is our 3rd. No, it's our 4th. Oops. All right, so I'm gonna mute the mic for a little bit of time. I'm gonna try to like eat and do this stuff, and plus I have nothing to say, so you guys don't really want to hear me breathing now, do you? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic while I run around in circles. Of course, I will unmute it if people, comment. That way they can see that I read what they said, and we can interact. All right, y'all, I'm back. One of the reasons why I had to mute myself is because I was also trying to eat this pizza that I had in my room, and I didn't want y'all hearing me chewing on my pizza while I was in here. But as you see, we got 2 boxes down, not a single shiny. And like before, because I hit that stupid olive, I gotta go and reset the olive. Yeah, I was trying to run around with one hand while I used my other hand to eat the pizza. And that's why I ran to that olive. Now I have better control. Alright. Now I can unmute myself. I don't know. I guess I can try to talk to keep you guys engaged, but in all honesty, I am very tired. I think we got enough time for one more box. I don't know. It's going to be rough. Well, hold up. No, we have a good half hour. Yeah, we have time for one more box. At least this goes really quickly. We might be able to do all these last 25 eggs without. Fucking hell, that stupid olive. I think I know a way to reset that quicker than going to Keek the Kami or Blueberry Academy. talk to this person. Yeah, quitting. This should put the olive back in place. You can make up your own mind if it's quicker to do this or to go to a different location. One more. I swear, Karida looks like he wants to eat that egg. Fucking God, can I just, like, not hit that stupid fucking olive? You know, I really shouldn't get as annoyed over the damn olive as I am, but I am super pissed anytime I hit that. So, once again, I'll be trying to start the olive minigame and leaving. one more. Alright, let's go back and talk to this person. They should be over here. I think I am going to take a little nap, like for like an hour or two. Ooh, nice sunset. Okay, so I'm going to try something here after this match. Or after this set of 5. Maybe it'll work in my favor to get some shinies. I mean, it can't hurt. Alright, so here's my plan. Let's get this olive thing done, but let's actually play it this time. And then, maybe, with bringing a good harvest of olives, it'll bring a good harvest of shinies. That's the math. That's the method to my madness. No, I was right there. No fucking checkpoints. Yeah, I ain't got time to deal with this. If I wasn't so close to my time limit before the stream kicks me off, I would fuck with this and try to get it to work, but I only have about 25 more minutes before I am done. So, clearly, I will not be favored with a good harvest of shinies. So we got about 20 more minutes, and we have 10 more shinies to hatch. So let's just focus on those. I'm defeated, I tell you. Come on! That goddamn Olive is taunting me. Run more. All right, there's 5. Our last 5 for the stream. How funny me thinking that I might have a chance to get 1 or 2 shinies in this video and then go straight to hunting shinies in the next one. Suck on that, Olive. We want to suck on that. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Doot doot. Ah. God, they make it so difficult to knock it over the fence in here, but oh no. If you're doing the Olive challenge, it goes over the fence super easy. our final egg for the night. Not shiny. Alright, y'all. I am sorry that this is so boring of a stream. But I'm going to get to going. As I said multiple times, I am kind of tired. So I'm going to take a nap. And prep up. Oh yeah, I might as well save this. But yep, this is Joseph K signing out. Thank you guys so much for showing up. If you showed up and watched, I'm thinking I'll go back live on Monday because that's my actual birthday. We'll see what that day holds. Joseph K signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. And I'll catch you guys later.